Hey everybody, it's Jay Kitchen from jaysbeard.com. I hope you're doing really well today. We are doing a review of something that has been reviewed quite a bit on the web, on YouTube, all over the place. This is Side Effect from the House of Initio. Check out their very cool purple container that it comes in. Before we get into the review, if you would be so kind as to smash the subscribe button and the thumbs up button, we would really appreciate it. It really helps us get spotted on other people's feeds, their suggested videos, and just gets more eyes on us on the YouTube platform. And we really appreciate you doing that for us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Side Effect by Initio. I sprayed some of this on the back of my hand at about 7 a.m. I drove around for about 3 hours doing Ubering and various other things. I went swimming around 10:30, so 3.5 hours later. Before I went in the pool, I made sure to smell, and it was still there, very prominent. It had faded, but it was still there. I went swimming for, I don't know, half an hour, 40 minutes. Got out, showered, cleaned up. I smelled my hand. I could still smell it. Very, very faint, though. Very, very faint. We're going to do an air spray, then we're going to respray, and then we're going to get into it. Oof, it's got a real, it kind of leads with rum. And you'll see that in the reviews and a lot of commentary. It definitely has got, I hesitate to say the word boozy, but it's definitely got that sweet rum kind of scent, certainly on the opening. There's a little bit of cinnamon just sort of lurking in the background. I know this sounds pretentious as fuck, but that's what it smells like. From the Initio website, their comments about this perfume are, the main notes are cinnamon bark, rum, tobacco, saffron, sandalwood, and Hedione or Hedione. Their description is, the tobacco, vanilla, rum, and cinnamon harmony of this fragrance is spellbinding. It tantalizes the most discerning senses by playing off each of its facets, leather, animal, and the woody note of vanilla, one by one. Recklessly bold and stirring, deeply buried emotions and passions take over. The fragrance lifts the veil on the unsayable. This passionate perfume has the power to plunge its wearer into that altered state where nothing is too daring because there are no risks left. So is this a go to the club and pick up whoever you want and do crazy unprotected things with them? That's kind of what it's sounding like, right? So I pulled a couple of reviews from, I think, Fragrantica, recent reviews. So from March 23rd of 2024, a pro review from Jordan Mesner. This is absolutely fantastic. I checked this out after Aaron Terrence Hughes lost his literal mind over this fragrance. And Aaron Terrence Hughes is the chap who uses his hands a lot. He's got a huge following. He's entertaining to watch. After a while, he kind of annoys me, but, you know, he's got his own style and own vibe, so God bless him. I know the word masterpiece is thrown out a lot, but this qualifies. Just beautiful. It's bold, lush, sensual, smooth, warm, sweet, dark, and romantic. Sillage and duration are beast mode. Being from the sister house to Parfums de Marly, which I did not know, you can tell that it's made from quality ingredients. If you consider Parfums de Marly and Initio the same company, I'd easily put this in the top 5 from both of those houses, maybe even the top 3. He says, if you can afford to buy this, do so. Now, the con is from Coco Sete from March 19th of this year. Never underestimate the need for sampling before committing to a full bottle. How many of us have fallen for the overhyped, highly rated, so popularly considered masterpieces? I have for sure, and it's my own fault for assuming the majority cannot be wrong. Well, individually perceived reality always wins. In these cases, it always comes to mind the white, gold, or black, blue dress picture that circulated social media a few years back. I saw white and gold while the person next to me saw black and blue. What the hell? Same with perfume. Back to Side Effect. Although the top is okay-ish, the mid to dry down is awful. All I get is a sour, almost rotten base that I just cannot stomach. Is there Tonka in this? Similar to what I smell in the dry down of Dior's Rouge Trafalgar. Funnily enough, the person next to me doesn't smell what I do. Good for him, I guess. And then she updated it about 3 or 4 days later. I got a 10 milliliter bottle of Side Effect with my purchase of Paragon. After smelling this on my spouse once again, and decided to put a label with the word sh.t printed on it. So you can see that there are widely varying opinions, but the majority of people seem to really, really like this scent. The scent that she's talking about that kind of turns her stomach is sort of a dried fruit compote-y kind of thing, which mixes with the rum, and it can be sort of sickly sweet without any doubt at all. The main accords that are cited on Fragrantica are warm, spicy, rum, tobacco, cinnamon, sweet, and woody. So it seems to be pretty straightforward, right? This cologne is characterized in the collection called Carnal Blends. You know, it does sort of smell like a night out of the club where you're, you know, gonna be doing the do and hanging out and having fun and partying your brains out. I would say this is a nighttime scent. I don't know if I would wear it during the day. It reminds me of Punk Motel. I like Punk Motel by Corey Turno better, but it's very, I can see why people like it. It's very sexy, it's sweet, but not overpoweringly, cloyingly gross. And it's unisex, both men and women can wear it. I wouldn't necessarily wear this in the summer without trying it out first, because the heat might not do it right. Although if you're going to a club and you're dancing, you're going to be sweating up a storm as well. So maybe that kind of assessment is bullshit, but it's really, really nice. And it does last for hours. If I hadn't gone swimming, I would probably have smelled it another 3 or 4 hours, I'm thinking. The chlorine tends to neutralize a lot of scents. It's really nice, but again, don't blind buy it. Get a sample, get a 2 ml, or if you're really daring, get a 5 ml sampler, watch the reviews. I've not really seen a negative review of this. Most people claim it's the shit in a good way. I mean, it's nice. It's definitely nice. It's not something I would necessarily wear. I'd rather wear the Punk Motel, to be very honest with you, or Tommy Iommi by Xerjoff, something like that. But it is nice. And you can get it discounted, but try it. And there are, I'm sure there are dupes or clones or whatever they're called out there that replicate a similar scent. If you enjoyed the review, please smash the thumbs up. If you didn't like it, smash the thumbs down and tell us why in the comments down below. Please be kind to our fellow human beings and their critters. Stay lifted, stay well groomed, stay smelling awesome. And don't forget that we love you. Cheers, everybody. We'll catch you on the next video.